welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Anna Achibong, popularly known as Miss Anne, and if it's your first time joining us here, you are welcome. Please do well to click on the subscribe button, turn on your notification bell, and also like this video if you like it, and feel free to share. Do you know that sometimes as parents that you are the reasons your child says or acts the way they are not supposed to act? Like, everything said by a child is as a result of what the parent has either said once or more than once. And most times you don't necessarily need to say some things before your child says them. Your actions at times tells them what to say and what they do. So don't be embarrassed sometime in public when your child says something or does something, and then you'll be yelling at them that, why must you do that? Why did you do that? And you'll be spanking the child in public or correcting the child in public. Sometimes we are the reasons. Like they say, we are mirrors to children. So they mirror you and they say what you say, or they act what you say, or they say what you act. I hope you get that and you are not mistaken. Now, let me tell you some certain things children say unconsciously, probably due to the way you have handled some certain things or words you've said, and you should totally stop in your child. Number one, don't let your child refer to anybody as poor. Don't let your child refer to anybody as poor. You know, sometimes you'll be so surprised when your child will say something to your nanny or any of your domestic staff, saying that she's poor. You are poor. You are not supposed to be here. You are poor. Your mom is poor. You cannot afford this. We can't afford this. There was this very family I was taking, because I am a private tutor. Yes, I take children privately. And let me digress. If you're out there and you're a parent and you're in search of a private tutor for your child, you need somebody to tutor your child, please don't hesitate to reach out to us on Instagram at Miss Anne Tutors. So we link students with professional tutors in all aspects: language learning, skills learning, every other aspect, homework assistant, and any aspect you need our help. We're always there to assist. So let me go back to what I was saying. As a private tutor, I went to my client's house to teach the children. And as we're teaching, because I'm always close to them, I'm close to children naturally, so they tend to say things to me, and they relate so well with me. So in the course of our discussion that day, I just heard the boy said, Miss Anne, Madam so I won't mention her name. Madam so is poor. She's a poor person. Like, she's poor. She doesn't have money to take care of her family. She doesn't have money to take care of our kids. So that's why she's in our house. Jesus. Immediately I heard that, that word was too heavy for me to hear from a child like them, or like from children like them. I felt so bad about it, and I was like, wait, I had to stop that conversation. I'm like, why did you say Madam so is poor? And she said, yes, now she's poor. She cannot afford this. We are the one, she comes to our house to eat. She does this. And whereas my mom has said it before, my mom said Madam so is poor. Woo! And according to what the child said to me, I could picture it that the mother never meant to say it that way. Probably she said it out of annoyance, and it could not be that she said it out of annoyance. She just said it, and or maybe the way she acted, or the way she acts to the woman or the person, spoke so loudly to the child that the child knows that that is actually happening. So please, I beg you in the name of God, as parents, take and put these things into consideration. Let's be intentional about what we say and do in front of our child. And if by chance you're having a conversation with your family and then you say some funny things and your child chips that in mistakenly, calling somebody poor in your conversation, please don't laugh about it. Don't laugh about it. Rebuke that child and correct that child immediately, because the child will go out and say that and will make that person feel inferior. So please, parent, don't let your child use the word poor on anybody. Even though the person is poor, don't let your child use the word poor on anybody. So this will be the last for today. Don't let your child also tell somebody, go to your house, this is not your house, you don't pay the bill, you don't pay the rent. I know some parents may be looking at me that do some kids actually say this. Yes, they do. And I hear a lot of things I don't believe. A certain child has said it before to somebody, and that was reported to me. And I was like, really? Why will this child say this thing to a guest? Like, the parent had to talk to me about it, that this your daughter said this thing to this person. And I felt so bad about it, and I corrected that child that no matter how married you are, no matter how somebody has done something to you, you don't say such words to the person. The person came to either visit you, to stay with you, or to work for your family. So please don't use the word on them. Don't laugh about it though. If your child is telling somebody that comes to your house, whether your staff or whatsoever, that the person should go to his house, that is not the person's house, the person time is up in the house, or the person doesn't pay the bill, the person should leave your house. Please don't laugh about it. Don't just laugh about it and say that, why are you so serious about this, Ashake? Or why are you so serious about this thing, Chistakpokorosh? Don't laugh about it, please. Take it seriously, because that word means a lot. You might not even know what that thing means, but do you know what that person your child is saying it to? Do you know how the person feels? Do you know what the person is thinking in his or her mind? So these are the words that are so common among children. They use this word so well. They use the word go to your house, this is not your house, you don't pay the bill. They also use the word poor on people. And most times, some of them don't actually mean it. It's not what they actually mean, but they just say so. They just say so probably out of annoyance or out of frustration or out of, they just see it. So as parents, when we laugh about these things, or when we don't give an instant correction to these things, the thing will keep going on and on. Your child will keep saying it and keep painting themselves as the good or the rich, as the better child. Their parent is this, their parent is that, and other people are not. And which is going to affect those people emotionally, and that will not help in the enhancement of the society. So as parents, please, every little thing count. Every little thing count. Correct your child over everything you feel should be corrected. Don't just laugh away the things they say. Don't just play away the things they say. Most times, it's not everything you remember to teach your children. It could be conversation that will bring up some things from your child. And when you know that that's what's being corrected, please don't hesitate to correct them. Let them know that everybody needs to be respected. Everybody needs to feel good, even though they don't have the money, even though they cannot do what you can do, even though they cannot enjoy what you are enjoying. That is another way of killing pride at an early age from your child, and also another way of killing bully from your child at an early stage. In all, remember, whatsoever attitude your child possesses, whatsoever word your child says, your child has either heard it from you, or your action gave the child the opportunity to say so. Parenting is not something one can just wake up in the morning and say, I want to be a parent, or I'm a parent. You have a lot of tasks to do as a parent. So if you are yet to be a parent and you are about to graduate into the stage of a parent, please take note of all these things and be intentional on how you raise your kids. I love you, and I will not stop loving you all. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're yet to subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much for sticking around today.